Hi and welcome to Soph's Fitness Lab. This is a high intensity interval training workout which is aimed specifically at runners. If you want to improve your speed or just have a more rounded fitness approach than only doing running, then this is for you. Okay, so the session is going to involve 7 different exercises, each of which we're going to repeat 3 times. And the time frame is going to be doing 40 seconds on, like working on the exercise intensively, and then 20 seconds rest. And then there'll be a slightly bigger pause in between each exercise, basically as I show you the new one. So it means in total you're looking at around a 25-minute workout. Before we start, let's just say a little bit more about why this training is relevant for a runner. So, when you're running, you're usually staying within what we could call a low intensity of exercise. That is something that you could maintain for 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes. When you stay in this lower level of intensity, it doesn't give your body so much of the stimulus to change, which would mean to get faster or for it to get easier. Also, running a lot actually gives your body the message that it should break down muscle, which has several negative consequences, A, for health, but B, for your speed and for your risk of injury. If there's less muscle, it's harder for you to be faster, and you don't protect your joints so much while you're running. So what does high intensity training do on the other hand? Well, it takes you out of that comfort zone that you stay in low intensity. And what that does is works on a metabolic level in your muscles. So it actually gives your body the stimulus to adapt and become better at breaking down, metabolizing glucose and fat to produce energy aerobically. So working outside of your aerobic capacity, when it's anaerobic and you're really tired, this is what gives your body the stimulus to get better at doing aerobic work. Which is, aerobic work is when you're jogging and you can still talk. It's when you're within your comfort zone. So going outside the comfort zone helps the comfort zone to get bigger. Okay, that's on a metabolic level. The other thing high intensity training does is it helps to actually give you more muscle mass, which makes everything much easier. It doesn't mean you need to become huge. It just means that when there are more muscles here, each muscle has to do, or when the muscles are bigger, each muscle has to do less work when you're running, so it's much easier to have more power. That's the second thing. The third thing is, it depends on why you're running, but when you're doing high intensity training, you end up using a lot more energy and you stimulate your body to keep using more energy, which means you burn a lot more fat. And if you're going running to try to get rid of some excess body weight, actually high intensity training gives a much bigger stimulus for your body to break down excess fat stores. So it's actually much more efficient. Okay, so for these various reasons, high intensity training A, helps you get faster at running, and B, is a really good supplement to running for your general fitness. In other words, running on its own is not really enough for your general fitness, and higher intensity gives your body a lot of good things. Okay. One more thing about having more muscle mass. Muscle is metabolically expensive for the body. It uses more energy just to keep it there. So if you build up more muscles by doing high intensity, then your body is all the time using more energy. So again, this helps with managing your weight. Okay, so enough chat, let's get going. Like I said, it's going to be 7 different exercises, and I'll just introduce each one as we get to it. You don't need any equipment for this training. but maybe some water would be good. Alright, the first exercise we're going to do is burpees. It's a classic. It involves 3 different positions. 1 is down here, 2, back to a plank, come back into here, and then the 3rd position, up, and you do a little jump. Okay, so down, back, in, up. Do it at whatever pace you can manage. It's going to be 40 seconds, that's a while. It might start to burn a bit after a while. That's good. Just try and keep going. If you need to pause, that's fine, but then try and keep going for the full 40 seconds. Okay, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep breathing really fully while you do this. Make sure you're still jumping upright. Good. 10 seconds left. Keep going. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, like I said, we'll have 20 seconds rest. So in the rest, breathe very fully. Shake your legs around. Okay, get ready. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Might be getting difficult now, so just keep trying to keep going. "15 seconds left. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, stop. Whew. So in between sets, breathe as fully as you can. If your legs are feeling a little wobbly, a little burny, that's good. That's the point of it. We're trying to challenge them. Okay, ready in 2, 1, go. Last set. Make sure your feet go all the way back into a plank. Don't get too small. Good, 15 seconds left. Keep going. Last 5. And stop. Good. Don't worry, it's not 7 exercises that are all with these muscles. We'll be rotating around a few different things. So, before the next set, we'll have an extra 30-second pause. So you can breathe, and I'll show you the next one. It's called Mountain Climber. With your legs, you're doing like a high knee run, and with your arms you're as if climbing a ladder. Yeah, so you're running like this. It's very tiring, but it's very good. And again, we'll do 3 sets, 40 seconds. If it's getting too difficult, you can always switch to just doing this, just high knees. But try to do the full thing. Okay. Whew. Recovered a bit. Let's start in 5 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. your main aim is to bring your knees as high as you can towards your chest. And breathe really fully again. Last 15. Knees up, knees up. And stop. Okay, breathe. You can just shake everything out while you rest. In 5 seconds, we'll start again. Ready, go. So knees high up as you can. Very good. That's halfway. Good, keep going. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Sort out my mat. Okay, one more set of these coming up. Let's start in 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. And keep trying to do the full movement. Like I said, this is also an option, just high knees. And then you would really focus on getting them up to your hands. Keep going, it's the last set. 10 more seconds. Last 5, 2, 1, stop. Okay, good. Shake out your legs. Little rest before the next exercise. That exercise is especially relevant because when you're running, it can tend to be that you just leave your legs behind you and you're just as if pulling them forwards. But it's good to remember that your legs can actually lift up and reach you forwards while you're running. This helps your speed. There's a technique thing. By the way, if you wondered why I'm wearing bare feet and not shoes, also on a kind of barefoot running style of thought, it actually strengthens your feet a lot and also your calves and goes a long way to also preventing injury in your ankles and your knees by having this strength in the lower part of your legs. Okay, for the next exercise, we're going to lie down. Lie on your side, and we're actually just going to do a side leg raise like this, and we'll do this just 2 times. Okay, so get ready. We'll start in 2, 1, go. Try and keep your feet parallel to one another so you're not turning your foot out as you come up. It's staying with your foot in this position. Since you're lying down, you can use this as a little bit of recovery from the other 2. 10 seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1, stop. So you might have noticed we're working your side glutes. Okay, again, coming in 3, 2, 1, go. Also, as a technique thing, when you're running, it's just a purely forwards motion. And so some of the muscles that are responsible for taking you side to side can get a bit left out. So this is almost a corrective exercise of reminding your body that it can move to the side. Okay, 10 seconds left. That's 5, 2, 1, stop. Okay, stand up. We'll do another exercise before doing the other side of that. Since that's a resting exercise, we use it strategically between the other ones. Okay, so our next exercise is known as suicides. You're going side to side again, still working with this idea that the muscles that are responsible for a sideways movement are really important and get a bit left out when you're just running in a straight line. So you're doing a side step, touching the ground, another one, touch the ground. And when you touch the ground, you're getting down using your legs, not just using your back. Yeah? So touch the ground, 2 steps, touch the ground. Yeah? Got the hang of it? Okay, so we'll start this in 3, 2, 1, go. Touch, touch. I prefer to touch down over the leg that's staying on the inside of the movement. But you can touch over the other leg if you prefer. That's halfway. Good. Okay, last 10 seconds, speed it up. Good, last 3, 2, 1, stop. Breathe. Shake out. Okay, we're starting again in 5, 2, 1, go. So it's all about the movement of going up and down with your body and side to side. And each time you get to the side, you want to straight away move to the other side. Okay, last 10 seconds coming up. Again, try and increase the pace. Last 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, last set of this one coming up. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. If it's really tiring, that's great. That's the idea. And it's going to give you such a boost to your running to do all this intense stuff. Okay, last 10, keep going. Last 5, 2, 1, stop. Good job. Have a drink of water. That exercise is great because it's making you constantly accelerate and then stop, and then accelerate and stop. which is very demanding for the body. When you're just running in a straight line, you don't use that explosive kind of energy. Alright, for the next one we're going to lie down again and do the other side. So I lifted my left leg last time, so I'm going to be lifting my right leg now. So I don't need to introduce this one, so let's just get straight on with it, because we did it already. Okay, so let's start in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. So just lifting up and down. And try and keep your pelvis in the same position, not rocking to the back. Good, 15 seconds left. Keep going. Last 10. Last 3, 2, 1, stop. Chill out, breathe. Get your breath back from the last one. Okay, in 5 we're starting again. Last 2, 1, go. If this is too easy for you, you're welcome to pop up into a side plank and carry on. Otherwise, stay on the flats, either is fine. Just giving you an option. It's always nice to know how you can make things a bit harder or a bit easier. Okay, last 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, stop. Good, stand up. It's always nice to have a calming exercise in between. And now we're going back to a non-calming exercise, which is jump lunges. So we're coming back to these big muscle groups here. So a lunge is this position. Your knee is not further forward than your toe. It's as if you sink down. Yeah, as if you're sinking down with your body like this. Yeah, and then we're going to jump from this position into the other lunge. Yeah, maybe we'll do the first set in case balance wise you're not comfortable with that. We'll do the first set of just stepping into lunges. Okay, so the first set we'll do stepping into a lunge like this. Okay, just to go into it gradually. Right, so let's start in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. So step and sink down, and this front knee doesn't come too far forwards. As a guide for how big your step should be, look at your arms that are hanging down, and your arm wants to be in line with your back leg. So that lets you know how big to step. Okay, last 10 seconds. That's 5, 2, 1, stop. So one way to make that exercise more difficult is to add weight, but we're doing this without any equipment. So we're adding weight by jumping. Yeah, so now we'll go to the jumping form of the exercise like this. Okay, we'll start in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. So do it rather more slowly than quickly, yeah, so that you can check your position each time. And you try and sink gradually down into it. Good. Last 10. Breathe. Last 5. 2, 1. Stop. Hopefully you can feel that a bit. Okay, get your breath back. One more set of those coming up in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. So you're focusing on sinking down slowly and then springing up to change side. Springing up. Try and keep your body really upright as you do it. If it's burning, like it is for me, you just go a bit slower. Keep going as much as you can, 10 seconds left. 5, 2, 1, and stop. Ooh. That's tough because we already did the burpees at the beginning. But now these muscles are going to grow and adapt and change, and that will be great. Okay, we've just got 2 exercises left, and they're a little less legsy and more core-y, because when you're running, it's not just your legs that are carrying you, but you need all of this area to be supporting you and stabilizing you. So the next exercise, sit down. Sit this way. You sit with your legs like this, and instead of having your back straight, you let your lower back curl out. So it's like being in a C. This is called the Seasick position. And we're going to do a couple of things in this position. So the first thing, put your hands on the floor to balance you. The first thing, just extend your legs out, and we're going to hold in that position. Okay? So get ready, we'll start in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. So just hold. Okay, and then quiver your legs up and down. Good. And then just hold again. Good, quiver. There's 10 seconds left. You can make it. Last 5, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, the next 2 times we're not going to do holding, we're going to do more of a movement. So we're going to start like this and lift your legs up and down, up and down, and they stay roughly straight. Okay, so we'll start that in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. And don't do it too quickly. Actually, slower is more difficult and therefore more effective. Good, that's halfway. If you need to take a moment's pause, you can. And then just go straight back in. 10 seconds left. 5, 2, 1, stop. And in between, just rest forward and let your belly kind of hang, like let the muscles relax again in between. Good, one more set of that and then we're finished with abs. Okay, let's start now. We're still doing the same movement. If you want, as another variation, you can tuck your legs in. Or if you want, just stay with the raise. Remember to keep your back a little rounded so that it's putting less stress there. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Ooh, that's tough. Okay, we have one more exercise left and then we're going to be done. It's a little bit more focused on your lower back. So we're going to come over onto this side and go into an elbow plank. Get a nice plank. You could just hold this for the whole time and that would be a good exercise. But we're going to, from here, do a little leg raise to the back. And this movement, lifting your leg to the back, is then using your lower back. And just being in a plank is in general a great exercise for your core and for your shoulders. And so, let's start with this one in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. So again, do it rather more slowly than quickly. And each time you place your leg back down, just check your plank position. Check that you didn't end up sticking your bum in the air or dipping your hips down. Okay, 10 seconds left. Keep breathing. Last 2, 1, stop. Maybe you want to go into a child pose in between just as a nice rest. Okay, 5 seconds and then we're going again. Ready, go. We're nearly through. This is the penultimate set. Keep breathing as fully as you can. Good. Remember, slow is good. Nice. 10 seconds left. That's 5, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Good job. Last set coming up, and then we're done. Breathe. Okay, coming up in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. For your plank position, just focus a little bit on drawing your shoulder blades together at the back and pulling your belly button through to your back. Okay, 10 seconds left. Keep going. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, good job. That's the whole training done. Take some water. Nice workout. Just again to summarize, we're giving a really big input to lots of the muscles that are involved, either directly in running or like in supporting you. And this really helps them to adapt and become metabolically more efficient, causing your body to break down excess fat, in general increasing muscle mass, which means your body uses more energy in general, so your metabolic rate's effectively higher, and having more muscle mass means you can go faster because there's more stuff there moving you, so it's a great thing. So I hope you enjoyed the workout and that it was the right level for you. If you want to know more about me, I do personal fitness training in Berlin. You can look me up on www.sophiadavis.de, and please feel free to watch more of my videos and have fun training. Bye!